day it is, but it's the next day. We just woke up and, well, I didn't just wake up, but we are headed to breakfast. Not too bad of a breakfast. The boys have come back for seconds.
While they are finishing off their breakfast, let's review the health points. Dad has dropped into third. Zeke and Dakota are sitting in first and second place. Mom is back in fourth, and Calvin is dangerously in last place.
Okay, so we forgot to do, well, we didn't forget, we had a lot of things going on yesterday when we left Robideau RV Park. So since we didn't rank it, we're going to rank it now. So this will be our fourth campsite, and just to recap, number 1 currently is I-80 Campground. Yes. Number 2 is Calvin's RV, and currently number 3 is Rock Creek Station. So on a count of 3, everyone's gonna show on their hand what they rank Robideau. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 3. Calvin says 1.
There's more 3s.
Interesting. So we got 3 3s. We got 1 2 and 1 1. So Robideau comes in. All right, Robideau comes in at 3.
Yeah.
Let's get on the road because we have a lot of things to do today.
Headed to an interpretive center. What's said to be one of the best.
We're at the interpretive center, and you probably can't see it on the camera, but it is raining. This is our first rainy day of the trip. The interpretive center has a very nice view of Casper, and it's a shame that we're not going to get to spend more time in Casper because it looks like a really cool city. Guess we'll have to do that another time. Stacy had to chug her coffee because she can't have it in here, and I just got it for her. And of course, Calvin has to go to the bathroom.
He said he hasn't gone today.
We are going to try to get through this, or get started quickly, because there's a 75 group of kids from a local school that are coming. So we're going to get a jump start on it before they get here. They weren't kidding. This really is probably the best interpretive center we've seen.
Cool.
It's also very interactive. All right, we're going to travel across the North Platte.
Is that the oxen?
An oxen.
Wow,
The water,
that is high.
there was no flood control dams on this river until 1939, 1940.
There's a replica hand cart on a treadmill, so I guess they give you an opportunity to see what it's like to pull it, but it's out of service. Could you carry this backpack 2,000 miles? Let's see if Zeke can do it.
Could you carry that 2,000 miles?
This is metal.
Why do you have to be so short for this?
Yeah, it's so low, it's hard to get up underneath of it.
It is pretty heavy. Dakota.
Uniformly the same thing every day.
Practice the sweet tunes that we're doing live.
All right, what'd you guys think of this interpretive center?
That was really cool.
Yeah,
Definitely one of the best.
I think this has been the highlight so far.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been a much better start today than yesterday was.
And it stopped raining and it's sunny.
Yeah, we needed to hope for it to stay that way because we're about to do some back roads, and the lady just told us that if it's raining, then it's possible you could get stuck. We weren't, what's funny is I didn't even have this in our plans for today. I don't know how with all the planning I did leading up to this trip. So while it was the coolest thing that we've done so far as museums go, it has put us a little bit behind. We have about 6 hours total drive time today. So we are going to jump in the car, and I think we're going to skip shopping, even though this would be the ideal place to do it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If we find like a Dollar General, that'll work.
Yeah, it'll work for a day.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep on moving in hopes that we can get everything accomplished for today. Oh yeah, one other thing. Dakota, show me your book.
Oh
So we have a Junior Ranger program we're going to work on.
Yep, they
And
have to do it.
she gave us
They
the
gave us the pins.
the pins.
But I won't give it to them unless they do the boat race.
Yep. So we have to get that stuff. Otherwise, we don't get the 5 points for the Junior Ranger program today. All right, that's it now. Oh my goodness.
Doesn't her hair
Look
cute?
at that cutie patootie. Look at that hair.
I did a good job.
Oh my goodness, look at that cutie patootie.
You're our son.
Fort Casper Museum. These two are getting emotional over here.
No, get off me. No. That's gross. You can't say hugging your mom is gross.
They have some neat dioramas here. We're gonna walk now into the replica of Fort Casper. I guess they don't open up the buildings until later in the season. But they said we could look through the windows. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to see though. You can see a little bit in there. I could be mistaken, but I believe that could be snow up there. We made it to Avenue of Rocks and we're about to climb to the top and see if we can get a better vantage point.
Is this fireball made out the Avenue of Rocks? If you've enjoyed this video so far, feel free to donate to the links in the description to help me buy a new banjo and Colorado Sports. Thank you.
Boys, we made our way here. Stacy Dakota stayed in the car. A little out of breath. You get back into the gym.
Yeah, you really
Anyways,
do.
Avenue of Rocks. Only information I really found about it was that it's just jagged sandstone, kind of randomly placed in this one spot, and it stretches for a good little while in a straight line, and it kind of resembles a backbone. So that's why it also has the nickname of Devil's Backbone. Here is the best vantage point I can get to show the backbone sort of look of it, and extends all the way down to there, so you can kind of see that it resembles a backbone.
Man, it's really long.
It is long. All right, off to the highlight of the day, Independence Rock.
You need me to take it. I told you.
There it is. I think we've established that it's a pronghorn.
Pronghorn.
Pronghorn what?
It's just called a pronghorn. It's like a type of elk, antelope, that kind of family.
Welcome to the Big Soul Trail. Turn it up, we never fail. Retro dreams in bright detail. We're rolling.
Alright, this is Willow Springs. I did not have this on our itinerary, so I don't know anything about it. But it's in the kids' Junior Ranger program, so Stacey's gonna read what happened here.
I can take it from here, Mom. Willow Springs was a vital and popular camping spot for immigrants because it offered the first reliable source of clear, cold, fresh water after a long, dry stretch of alkali-laden terrain, where water was scarce and often harmful to livestock. Travelers described it as an oasis with cold, good-tasting water seeping from the ground, surrounded by willows and lush grass.
After leaving Willow Springs, pioneer families toiled up the 400-foot Prospect Hill. As you can see, immigrants could view the great prospect of mountains on the horizon. At this site, you have a great view of rolling plain. Zeke, your question before we get to Independence Rock is, would you rather play a video game on a tablet or play pioneer games with the children from the wagon train? Pioneer games were like Jacks, or I don't know, a lot of times they had, what do they have in the stores? I don't know. Would you rather play on a tablet or play a game outside with pioneer children?
Play a game outside with pioneer children. Woohoo.
Give your honest answer.
Outside.
Outside? Okay. So when we get to Independence Rock, it says, this is one of the most famous landmarks on the historic trail. Pioneer families tried to reach this spot by July 4th, Independence Day, in order to complete their journey west before winter. This is about the halfway point on the Oregon Trail. Hundreds of travelers carved their names on the large granite turtle-shaped rock.
Zeke, you want to tell us where we're at?
Independence Rock.
Independence Rock rest area. It's very windy again, and yeah, I don't have a fan back there. She's not my biggest fan right now. She doesn't want to.
She woke up from a nap and she was such a good.
I'm sorry, girl. I love you. Are you excited to make it to Independence Rock? And a lot of pioneers would have been excited as well, because this is generally considered the halfway mark of the trail from Independence to Oregon City.
We tried to climb up
We
it.
do plan to climb the rock, but not here. It is very steep. The man at Fort Casper told us to walk around the back, and it was a little bit easier of a climb. So, walking around the back we are doing. We've come up to a fence that is showing, or that is blocking us from getting up to this portion. Looks like there's quite a few inscriptions there and a couple plaques that have been placed. I think this is as far as we can go, unless it goes around the bend. I'm gonna send one of the boys to run down and check.
Alright.
The boy said it keeps going, so we're gonna keep going around. It's kind of cool to imagine that in this very area, the pioneers were celebrating Independence Day. At the last interpretive center in Casper that we were at, one account said that they showed up, and when they got here there was a burial, and then later in the day there was a wedding. So all kinds of different experiences were being had here. I think this is our best shot at getting up. I think it looks manageable. Alright, I'm gonna speed up the footage of us climbing it.
Welcome to the Big Soul Trail. Turn it up, we never fail. Retro dreams in bright detail. We're rolling. Welcome to the Big Soul Trail. Hit that play and ride the scale. Every click a brand new tale. We're rolling on.
Alright, I'm headed back down to get Dakota. She was scared to go any further. Made it to the top. And man, video does not do justice to this, does it? Alright, Dakota. Over there next to Zeke. I'm gonna get a picture of you. Say dysentery. Alright. Back down the hill. It's not too steep. Guys, we've walked 1 mile so far. Plus 10 health points.
Yay.
Mom needs that desperately.
So does Calvin.
Oh, what's Calvin at?
Like 46.
Woo, boy.
Yeah, you're in the.
Calvin might be a trail casualty. I found a wall that has some names on it. think these might be a little bit older. I see at 18 right here. This one says 39, 59. This one says Wells, J.K. Wells, July 4th, Ohio. All right, come here, guys. We have to make a decision.
Oh, no.
So we are at 1.5 miles. Our car is about 0.2 miles away, maybe even less. Do we want to carry on that way a little bit and then go back and hit 2 miles for 20 health points, or do we want to settle with 10 health points?
I will walk further because I need it.
Mom's gonna walk further.
Me, Dakota, and Dad are really fine.
Calvin, you want to keep walking and get 20?
You guys are all over 100.
I think I'm willing to go back to the car
Me too.
and look up our next stop. So Dakota wants to go back to the car?
I say too.
All right, so Mom and Co are gonna take the phone.
My phone?
Yeah, swap phones, and they will
Get my phone
keep hiking, and we are going to go back to the car.
Oh, shit.
They are continuing on until they hit 1.7, and then they're going to come back, and we're just going to head back.
All right, me and Cal are walking further because we are low on our health points because we both had some pretty bad rolls, so we need it. Still just as beautiful as it was the first time around. I know, but Dad had like 189 points. Calvin's doing side missions of trying to climb up the rock. We officially got 2 miles. Goodbye, Independence Rock.
It's we made into Rattlesnake Pass. It's just a little bit after Independence Rock. And from what I was reading, the Mormons would bring their hand carts through this pass while others in the group would walk through the river in Devil's Gate. So this is the grave of Frederick Richard Fulkerson. He is buried here. This is his actual original headstone. And a story I just read said that he died after becoming chilled crossing the Platte River. He apparently jumped in and tried to save the family's animals who were drifting downstream. And he caught something and died a couple weeks later, and they buried him here at Rattlesnake Pass. We made it to Devil's Gate, and there it is. Also, right down there where the spillage river, that's where we got to turn around. So I think this is Rattlesnake Pass where we were just in. They would walk through that, or if they wanted to wade through the river on a nice hot day, they would go through Devil's Gate.
Since the wind ruined the audio in this clip, I will narrate. In November 1856, the Martin Company, consisting of 600 Mormon immigrants, sought shelter here in what is now known as Martin's Cove. For 5 brittle days, they huddled against snow and freezing winds, waiting for rescue from Salt Lake. Sadly, about 50 immigrants died in the storm.
We're pulling up to Split Rock.
Is the rock split?
Maybe.
The hand sanitizer.
Hold on a second. Where's Calvin?
In the bathroom?
Oh, alright, we're going without him. Alright, we're just driving a couple feet. Alright, take us up there.
Oh, great. Oh, well, at least that's
He's
feet on the pedals.
He's really behind.
I wish I had that on video. It's hilarious. Alright, we're just gonna pull up right here. Good job, girl. Alright, we are at Split Rock.
Do you see what I mean about the wind? Let's jump forward to where Dad shows where Split Rock actually is.
Some of the craziest wind I've ever experienced. So we came up to this marker and we finally figured out why it's called Split Rock. So see this split right here? If you look out here, you can see the split. So that is Split Rock.
Alright guys, it's decision time again today. We have decisions to make. Okay? We had a planned stop at Fort Bridger RV Park, which we called, and it was like a no reservation thing. But
So that means we didn't pay for it yet.
yeah, we didn't pay for it yet.
It's just one of those show up and
Show
look
up
for a
and-
site.
Which they said it would probably be fine this time of year.
Yeah.
But how have the winds been all day?
High wind.
Crazy wind,
Like the
right?
car keeps saying high warning, high winds.
Yes. And we were reading that they could get up to like what 40 mile per hour
40
gusts
to 50 mile per hour gust.
at night, and it's
40
gonna,
to 50 mile per hour gust, yeah.
and it's going to be cold. So we have to decide if we want to try to camp or if we want to take another hit to our health points and do a hotel, which we did do a mile hike. Well, some of us did a mile hike, and then some of us did a 2 mile hike, and then you guys did a junior ranger program.
Wait, wait, by the way, does that count for you guys?
Yeah, because we helped you do it.
I did.
I did.
You sat there and
So, who votes to try to camp?
Okay, let's get a hotel.
Who wants to get a hotel?
I vote we camp.
What?
It would be fun.
Okay, yeah, probably, you
Well,
know.
we haven't tried camping with that tent, with that heavy duty tarp on top.
True.
So I kind of want to give it a try with the tarp.
I say,
Hotel?
They all said hotel.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to be outvoted.
Maybe if the wind was a little bit less.
Yeah. Alright,
Like-
so do you guys want to eat out?
No.
No? Alright.
We don't want to take too big of a hit.
I won't fight you on that one.
we don't want to be fat.
So we're heading to South Pass right now, which is our last stop for the day.
Yep.
And then we will make our way to a hotel somewhere.
Somewhere.
We'll figure that out.
Figure
then, I
that out
guess.
along the way.
A roadside sign said that this was Green Mountain. And it is green.
Well, excellent observation, Dad. Oregon Trail immigrants in Wyoming's Sweetwater Valley stumbled upon a marshy slough and dug through thick peat to pull out chunks of crystal clear ice, even in the middle of summer. A small subsurface stream froze solid in winter, insulated by sedges and turf that kept it frozen into July. Pioneers chipped it for cold drinks, preserved meat, or a rare, refreshing treat on the long, hot trek west. Today, ice no longer stays frozen until July due to trampling and grazing.
Boot it up. Here we go. Little screen, big show. Click start, hot spark. We're riding on a pixel trail. Green hills, gold sun, tiny wagon never fails. Dust clouds, dot grid, every step a brand new page. Old school, new cool, we're loading up another stage. Welcome to the Pixel Trail. Turn it up, we never fail. Retro dreams is right detail. We're rolling.
Whoa. Bumpy.
Made it to the South Pass. And it's got a great view of the mountains. Go. Running.
South Pass is the most historically significant feature along the 2,000-mile length of the Oregon Trail. This gently ascending 20-mile wide gap in the Rocky Mountains allowed covered wagons easy passage over the granite spine of the Continental Divide.
We are veering off of the trail for the first time in a while to go to Rock Springs,
Rock Springs.
which is a city in Wyoming. and we found a hotel there. But before the hotel, we're going to stop at Walmart, Fort Walmart.
Fort Walmart. For a restock of
And
groceries.
we're going to resupply because our groceries are very low.
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
Trip at Fort Walmart complete. And a new license plate, the greatest state in the Union. Or Commonwealth. Alright guys, what time is it?
First, the contestants will roll a dice. Then, they will divide the miles driven that day by the road number. That result will be their negative health points.
So we were crunching some numbers, and if Calvin rolls a 5 today, he's out.
I could also possibly be out.
I think you're probably safe.
I won't be. Barely.
Alright, so we're going to start with Dakota. And just a reminder, because we have been so busy on the trail, we haven't got to fix our dice. A 30 is now a 20, and a 25 is now a 5. Alright, we ready? Scoot back a little bit. Alright, give it a roll. Oh, a 5. Calvin, this is the big one here.
Okay, buddy.
You need a good one. Oh! Alright, well, we're going to do the tally, but Calvin might be gone.
He's dead. Wake up. Free, 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 free. Alright, my turn. Ready?
Yep. A 10.
I get 10 so much for some reason.
Alright, Stacy. A 5. Oh, Mom's going to be hanging on for dear life tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn. 15.
You're already in the lead.
Had some good rolls. Alright, well, I guess we'll let Big Check update us on our health score.
The bad roll today for Dakota has got her down to 3rd place. Calvin is officially out of the game. Zeke is still in 1st place with 64 points. Mom is barely hanging on with 13 points. And Dad is in 2nd with 60. The trail is definitely beginning to take its toll on everybody now. If you're able, please consider donating to the links on the screen to help my family buy new instruments and pay for their sports fees. Also, please like and subscribe to our channel, and share this video so others can join in on the adventure. Thanks for watching.
Dice of destiny deciding our fate. Tiny white rolling cubes setting our pace. Spinning and tumbling, what will they say? Are we walking out smiling or paying today? Roll the dice of destiny. Let them fall and spin. How many points are leaving? How many can we win? Every little number seals the deal we make. Roll the dice of destiny. See what they